If you know me, you know that I am an incredibly disorganized person. If you catch me on a day where I have not done what I'm about to recommend to all of you, you will catch me with 20 tabs open in my browser, about 10 half-started tasks, another 10 half-incomplete tasks, and a whole lot of chaos. And even if you're not as chaotic as I am, life is busy, life is hectic. And here's the thing. We need some sort of help. Okay, let me tell you a little story before I get into the main topic of this video, which is why you absolutely need a practice journal. For my birthday this year, my darling husband gave me probably the best gift I have ever received. I woke up early in the morning and the wonderful man had made me coffee, which is probably my second best gift that I received, as well as a packet with this absolutely beautiful book inside it. It's a wonderful A4 moleskin book, and he still looked at me and said, "I hope this gift is not too boring." And I looked at him with a huge smile on my face because I absolutely love journals and diaries. But little did I know that this journal was going to completely change my life. I recently discovered a brand new system to help me organize my time better, organize my tasks better. And actually the missing piece was a nice space to write it in. And the wonderful thing about this is it's actually a daily planner. So there was a lot of wonderful space to write my daily plan into it. And because I love journals and I love writing in them, and it was so pretty and felt like a wonderful investment that my husband had made, I actually committed to writing in my daily schedule and plan into this journal most days. Not every day, but we'll get to that too. And this completely changed my life. I started to become more organized. I became more focused. I actually had a plan for what I wanted to do and when I wanted to do it. And I started to get so much more done. Who would have thought that trying to do 20 tasks at the same time is a lot less productive than just doing one at a time? Funnily enough, I have been so much more organized in my practice than I have been in the rest of my life. And it's something that I love helping students do, organizing their practice. Probably because I know how unbelievably crucial organization and planning has been to my practice life and, as it turns out, to the rest of my life too. And so I really encourage our students to keep some sort of practice journal, not unlike this one. Now, if you've got a good practice system and you know how to organize your time, then any old journal, of course, will do. You can go and get either a daily or a weekly planner. You could just get an old notebook that you write your practice strategies and plans into. But if, like the majority of the members of our community and my students, you have absolutely no idea how to plan and structure your practice, well, you are going to absolutely want to get a more structured practice journal. And we have put together a wonderfully structured practice journal to help you do exactly this. Now stay tuned to the end of this video, because if you are unable to purchase this practice journal, we've actually got a little free gift for you there as well to help you get started wherever you are at. I never ever want finances to be the barrier between you and awesome practice. In our practice journal, you will find 52 pages to plan each and every week of your practice. I do find for practice it's easier to think more on a weekly basis than a daily basis. However, I do recommend that you get into a kind of daily routine with your practice. We're going to link you guys to some great videos to tell you a little bit more about that daily routine and how that daily routine can look, as well as how to really create an awesome practice plan. But for a moment, let me guide you through our journal. So we have 52 spaces to plan your practice with these 5 boxes for you to fill out. You'll see we've got a space for you to decide what scales you're going to work on, what long tones you're going to work on, what technical exercises you're going to work on. We also have a space to actually decide what warm-ups you want to do in the week. Really useful and a really good way to ensure that you actually do your warm-ups and don't just flake out on them. We also have a space for studies where you can kind of keep track of what studies you're working on, and a little bit more detailed even how you're going to be working on those studies. So specifically, what sections are you going to be learning, when, and what are you going to be doing specifically to help improve that study. We've also got a space to help you keep track of where you are with your pieces and what you're working on in your pieces. And our wonderful, hopefully slightly famous by now, problem corner, play corner, where you're going to write in all those bigger issues that you're busy playing with and kind of struggling through, or use this space to decide what listening you're going to do this week. Yes, that's right. Listening, super duper duper important in your practice. Now, this is not the first time we're bringing out this practice journal. We brought this practice journal out last year, and I can tell you the response to this journal has been awesome. I've had emails from students, number one, asking me, when is the next journal coming out? I need to buy it before the beginning of 2024. But also students that say that with the journal, they are managing to stay focused in their practice, and without it, they fall apart. Now, our new edition, our 2024 edition, has a couple of extra nice surprises in it for you, including some of our tips and tricks on practice, on tone, on breathing, on fingers, on other stuff as well. We've included extra links to some of our videos. We've included links to some of our blogs, and lots of other little bits and bobs to keep you inspired in your practice the whole year. Also, thanks to this community who help us to improve our journals, we've added more space for writing notes. And this year, because I was so inspired by my own A4 journal, we have actually created our journal in a bigger size, in our A4 size, not just our small A5 size, so you can pick which size best suits you, what you love, and work from that. Now, for those of you who cannot afford a practice journal, I totally get it. Maybe you're a student, or you're just not in a life space right now where you can afford to buy a whole journal. Well, I've got a little freebie for you guys, because I really want you to get going with your practice and to plan your practice well. For those of you also who would like a little bit of a sneak peek of what's inside the journal, you can go download this as well. We have created a practice toolbox for you guys. And in this toolbox, we not only have our actual practice template, that's right, for you to print out on your own and work from, but we also have a bunch of extra little goodies which we also give you with the journal. This includes our cheat sheet, goal to action cheat sheet. It includes our full practice toolbox with loads of really great ideas for your practice, and a nicely filled out practice plan to show you how you could actually approach your practice planning. Sign up for the mailing list, get our toolbox, and get planning and practicing right away. If you would like to know how to set up a practice plan, I'm going to recommend go and watch this video next, where I teach you how to create your practice plan from scratch. And if you would like our practice journal, you want to click on this link right over here now to go ahead and buy our brand new 2024 practice journal. Happy practicing, and I will see you guys soon.